I'm very much still interested in what's happening in Person County to our young people. Um, but I'm really interested in some of the issues that I see happening that, I don't know, I wish Person County would grow a little bit more than it is growing. I wish the connection between the races was better, or would get to be better. Prior to the pandemic, I had joined the group Basics. We were going there. That was a group of people, black and white, and we were talking about issues. We were just beginning that process. But I just think that we should be a little bit further. I wish we were a little bit further in that regard than what we are. And I'm just not sure where we are in this community on that, because you still see some things like in our on our boards and different things. It's still not as integrated as it should be in a lot of ways. And we all should be concerned about what's going on in the community. So maybe when COVID gets done, maybe we can make a better connection than it was prior to that. So, but,
and perhaps would you like to speak on anything as far as Person County is concerned, or anything else that you might not have mentioned?
Well, I think with the pandemic happening, it has caused a lot of people to turn more inward, and that can be good and bad. Selfishness has really turned its head. But I think the pandemic also forced us to come out of our buildings and realize there's something else out there. We just can't go into a building and say we're doing God's work and think that's all there is. There's got to be other things. In our community, we've got to be active in the community, just looking at the local paper and seeing the things that are going on and hearing the sound bites, dog whistles being blown, and you're like, what are they talking about? And it's because of this type spirit that's out there. It didn't start with our former president. It's been there all the time. But after his arrival, it seems it got louder. And the pandemic has caused it to even blow up even more, And I think social media is part of the problem, because people can say things and think that they can get away with just throw anything out there. And if it sticks to the wall, I'm successful. But you ought to speak truth, and truth never dies. But some of this stuff that's being put out there are just lies. And it's being thrown just so it stick to the wall. And it's causing damage to people's reputations and the way that we can socialize among ourselves, and I don't know how we can get back, to a social type connection with everybody until we get back to just telling the truth. Just tell the truth.
Right.
And if you say something that's wrong, stand up and say I'm wrong. But we've gotten to this place where you can just throw anything out there. Say the sky's red. If I go, oh yeah, it's red. Well, I haven't seen red, But people will say anything, and somebody will believe them. Same thing with this the COVID. So many false statements have been made that people believe that now we got a whole generation of people that don't want to take the shot. the reason why I took the shot, I've been taking shots all my life.
Right. Yeah, well, for us, I don't, for our generation of baby boomers, we had the polio vaccine,
Smallpox.
right, and I mean,
Chickenpox, all the pox.
and it wasn't, I mean, it just,
No big
just
deal.
did it, no
Take
big
the
deal.
shot.
But,
And then they say, oh, they rushed and did this. If you look at it, every major university has labs that are working on different things.
mhm,
I used to deliver to one of the major universities, and they were working on SARS.
yeah,
So if something jumps off with SARS, somebody's already working on
right,
it. And if they find out something and it comes up that next week, no, it's not that they just found out. No, they've been working on it. This COVID is nothing new. It's been out there. And somebody's been working on it all this time. So if they come up with a cure, it's not just, no, we've been paying people for years to do all these studies.
right. I thank God that we came up with the vaccine. Matter of fact, I think God was part of it. He allowed that the scientists or whatever, even the scientists that's from here, to be a part of it, and for us to take the shot. And I just wish the young people here. I've been looking in the paper. Half of the people in the county hadn't even taken it, and that's ridiculous. How can we ever get out of this, what we're in, if they don't take it to get a protection? Then you got a new variant that's just coming out, which is worse than the other one. And people just cannot see the
importance of
getting the shot. And I will still wear my mask because the way I see it, the COVID has not changed. The virus hasn't changed any.
And the wearing of the mask has decreased colds.
Right, and flu.
So why are you going to say it's a bad thing to wear a mask? No. I've been healthier this year than I've been in years past. Didn't have a single cold for the last year.
Right.
And now they're saying colds are picking up because people have pulled the mask off. But if colds can kick in,
so can the rest of. Well, it was in the paper that there's been an increase in the virus, COVID here in the counties since last week.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but anyway,
So I will be wearing my mask. I got it right here.
Yeah, we've had
when I go out, I'll be putting my mask on.
I wear my mask.
Because you can't believe everybody's gotten a shot. The records show less than 50% of people in this county have a shot.
So when I go to Walmart or any other places, I'm wearing my mask. I'm using my disinfectant. I'm using those things. Look, I'm black. I'm overweight. I'm a diabetic. I don't want it. I don't want it in my system. So, but everybody has to make their own decisions. That I understand that. But as far as Person County is concerned, we need new jobs. We need new industry. We need to take a chance on some things. We need to spend money. I know people don't want to spend money, but if you want to grow and have things change, you're going to have to do it. We can't just stay the same,